Hey all, it's Michael Anthony Giudicissi. Thanks for joining me for this pickleball singles self-evaluation, which means basically I'm going to evaluate my own play. I recently moved up to 4.0 in tournament play for singles and men's doubles. The first tournament, the tournament with the pros, put on by Pro Sports here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, did very well. I won the gold in men's 4.0 singles in my age group. And my partner and I also won the gold in our age group in men's 4.0 doubles. So I entered last weekend's Labor Day Classic tournament with high hopes, and they were shattered really, really quickly. I did not play well in either event. In singles, I think we had 8 players, 7 or 8 players, I can't remember, and it was a round robin. I won one game and lost all the rest. There were probably 3 games that I was in and could have won, but just couldn't close it out. And it really caused me to take a look at my performance that weekend and try to figure out how I could do things better. So that's what this video is about. I keyed on 3 things as I thought about how this past weekend went for me. And those are the 3 things that I want to work on going forward. And I started that this week. The first thing was to get all of my serves in, especially in singles, and to back off of the spin and the pressure and the speed in favor of making sure that every serve went in. And I've played quite a bit this week, and I've missed 2 serves all week. So yes, you don't get the spinning power to the backhand, but it seems like a law of diminishing returns. The harder you serve, yes, you get some service winners, but you also wind up losing a lot of points or handing the ball back to your opponent after you've worked so hard to side them out. The second thing is, when I thought about my performance this past weekend, I just did not play with any sense of urgency. I was flat on my feet. There were a number of shots that went by me where I was just caught flat-footed. I wasn't up on my toes. I wasn't engaged and energized and really in the game. And so that's the second thing that I've been working on this week, is on the balls of my feet at all times, ready to move, and in being active and involved in the game, not being distracted. And then the third thing was to put more punch on my passing strokes and my put-away shots. Especially in the last tournament game in singles that I played this past weekend, I had a number of chances to put the ball away and hit a good shot in the right direction, but there was no punch on it, and my opponent was able to run several of those down and put them back into play, and I wound up losing a lot of those points. So I wanted to make sure that when I was going for the put away, that I was really giving it a good effort to have the point end right there. So we play singles each Wednesday night at Ventana Ranch Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on the west side, open. We have people of all abilities. This match is from last night, and I'm going to evaluate it as we go. So let's take a look.
All right, north side serves at Ventana. Jesus is serving, buddy of mine. Played with him a number of times. Short serve, good drive. Oh, lefty. Why am I hunched over like an old man? Probably because I'm an old man. I had to go lefty because I have a fake right shoulder and I just can't bring my arm across that quickly, but got the winner. All right, there's a good example of that punch I was looking for. Didn't have to slam it, but had to make sure. And Jesus is pretty fast and he's got long legs. Looks like one love. Serve is in but short. Spinning lob. I think that was actually a very lucky shot on my part. Just happened to hit the right angle and had him going backwards and across his body. 2-0. Let's look at the serve. About medium depth. There's a passing shot, and that went right in the back corner. I do remember that shot. So again, hit it with enough authority that he was not going to get it. So I hit one of my points there. There's the serve at 3-0. And took that volley out of the air. Maybe call that a half volley. And put it in that same back corner. So far I like what I see. 4-0. All right, out of position. Yeah, I mean, I hit my defensive shot there, and I just got out of position. And there's a great serve by Jesus. Pulls me wide. I'm not ready. Not on the balls of my feet, so getting an F for effort on that. Another lob and another put away. Again, just getting out of position. I'm getting pushed around the court on those last few points and letting Jesus do what he wants versus me doing what I want. So I think we're at 2 serving 4 now. Serve, and that one was out. Too close to the line. Let's take a look at the serve. The goal is to put everyone in. That was short. Oh, it telegraphed the backhand cross court and did not even put anything on it. I mean, it couldn't be any easier for him to put that away. No sense of purpose on that shot. Okay, that one went in. It probably could have used a little more snap on the backhand put away, but we're at 4-2. And that one out past the baseline, so 5-2. Serve is in. Every serve is in. They're a little short, though. That's better. Oh, and got another, looks like another passing winner to the back corner. Yep. Yep. He's not protecting that forehand side, and I've been able to hit it. 6-2.
I got my paddle anyways.
Short serve, not great. That's what happens with a short serve. The return comes back more quickly to you. You can't get in position, and I just wound up putting a meatball up in the middle of the court that he put away easily. Should be 2-6. Wow, that was probably the best point so far. I left some of those shots pretty high. And I only got lucky there at the end that Jesus was on the run and he wound up pushing that one out of bounds. I think we're still 6-2 here. Another short serve. That's not good. And no, that's out. Two-handed, backhand, semi-lob. And that semi sucked. 2-6. And yeah, looks like he got it. Looks like I hit my shot out of bounds, so 3-6. Nice deep backhand. Got lucky there. I laid up a cross-court kind of cutter, but it never dropped. Oh, drove it into the net. I think that'd be 7-3. Every serve in, they're just not very deep. That's a good one. And that is a, I don't know what you'd call that, but that was just a slap cut drop that tailed away from him. And that one did go in. So I think we're at 8-3 now. Keeping the pace moving, shorter serve. And out past the baseline, 9-3. Better serve that time. In fact, yeah, really, really good. Just within maybe a foot and a half of the baseline. He topped it and drove it into the ground. 10-3 now. And I think that's game. I think that's game at 11-3. Unless I missed the score. It's certainly 11. But there we go.
No, I don't got my paddle.
All right, so good effort. I hit some of the key points that I was looking for, so I'm pleased about that. I taped a number of matches last night. This was just one of them, so I'll be looking at the other ones and evaluating those as well. But it's given me an idea of the things that I need to focus on to keep moving my game forward. This is a technique that you can use too. set up an iPhone and hit record, and go sit in a quiet place with a cup of tea or whatever and evaluate how you've done versus what you wanted to do. If you have a match you want me to evaluate for you, I'll be happy to do that. Just leave a message in the comments below and I'll get back with you with a link to upload it, and we'll do it. So until then, whatever you do, keep playing pickleball, and of course, ding this.